What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Papa JT, and I'm back with you guys for another video. Before I begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe. I upload NFL videos and college football videos daily, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. So let's get into it. So Justin Fields is considering transferring to UCF, and he's adding it to his college interest list. Now, he has been added to the pool of college transferees, so that means he's able to be contacted by other college coaches and recruits and whatnot. And he's still going to play in the Sugar Bowl. Now, I don't know how many plays he's going to play in the Sugar Bowl, but according to the article, he is still going to be with the team. He is still going to practice with the team, and he will play in the Sugar Bowl. Like I just said earlier, don't know how many snaps he's going to get, but he will play in there. Now, if you guys want to see the article for yourself, I'm going to link that into the description and the comment section down below. But I want to talk about the UCF thing. I mean, that's the thumbnail of the video. I think UCF is the best place for him. Why I think UCF is the best place for him? Because he is a competitor and he loves challenging himself. I mean, that's the whole reason why he went to the University of Georgia, right? To challenge himself and compete with Jake Fromm and challenge himself for trying to take Jake Fromm's spot. But you know what would be an even bigger challenge than that? Going to UCF and getting UCF a national championship. That would be a way bigger challenge than trying to dethrone Jake Fromm or trying to win the national championship at Ohio State or Oklahoma. Winning a national championship at UCF would be like winning a national championship with a school like Oklahoma or Ohio State or Florida State, but multiplied by 4. It would mean so much more. So much more. Not only because that would be the first national championship, but they would be the first non-Power 5 school to win a national championship. And people need to understand how difficult that would be if that was to happen. I don't care what any Oklahoma, Ohio State fan or FSU fan has to say. Winning the national championship at a group of 5 school like UCF would be way bigger than winning a national championship in a Power 5 school. And it's just because how difficult it is. First, you have to go undefeated and avoid the upsets. Then you have to have the respect of the committee. Then you have to get there. Then you have to prove to America that you have the talent to go toe to toe with athletes that are most likely going to be bigger and faster than you. That will be the ultimate challenge. And that's why I feel UCF would be a good spot for a guy like Justin Fields who likes challenging himself. Now, I can understand people in the comment section being like, oh, why would he choose UCF over Oklahoma and Florida State and Ohio State when he would just be pushing himself just as much playing against Michigan, even though Ohio State blows out Michigan and beats them behind every year, and they blow through every team in the Big Ten, and then they get upset by Iowa and Purdue. Yeah, he would be pushing himself. Or he can go to Oklahoma in a conference that plays no defense, and basically he'll be praying that he has the ball in his hands last with an opportunity to win. Or he can just go to Florida State, which is a complete pigsty right now that's not even as close to being good like what UCF is. And if they were to play UCF this season, they would have got destroyed badly. So I think UCF would be a great spot for him. And all jokes aside, going to a university like Oklahoma or Ohio State will be pretty good spots as well. But I just think UCF just fits the mold of what his character is and what he has shown during his time at Georgia. He loves to compete and he loves challenging himself. And just going to UCF would be the ultimate challenge. And plus, he's also, competitors like Justin Fields like to be known. Like, they want to have a lasting impact. Justin Fields, if he goes to UCF, he will be forever a college football legend. He will never be forgotten. Now, if he goes to a school like Ohio State or Oklahoma and maybe wins one national championship there and has a pretty good career, he will be a legend there. But there's also a bunch of other legends. So in about 10 years, it'll be another quarterback that will come along, and then Justin Fields will get pushed down and pushed down until he becomes an afterthought and nobody really talks about him anymore. But if he goes to UCF, he could have a Johnny Manziel-like impact. When you think about Texas A&M, the guy who 90% of people think about is Johnny Manziel. Competitors love that. They don't want to be forgotten. I think it's an expression that goes that, I'm not even going to say the expression. I forgot how it goes, but Justin Fields, if he is truly the competitor that everybody says he will and loves challenging himself, then UCF is a great place for him. I can understand him playing against Michigan and whatnot and Texas every year just because how good their opponents are and how big the rivalries are. But like I said, winning a national championship at a Group of 5 school would be the most difficult and hardest challenge ever. And a guy like Justin Fields, if he indeed is a competitor and loves challenging himself like people say he does, then I feel UCF will be a great spot for him. And also he'll have a chance of making it into the NFL because there's been plenty of good NFL players or NFL players that got drafted really, really high that went into small schools or mid-major schools. Actually, Blake Bortles got drafted 3rd overall a few years ago, and Teddy Bridgewater went a few picks after him to the Minnesota Vikings with the 29th pick or 30th pick, I believe. Then he came from the University of Louisville, which at the time was a mid-major program in college football because they were in the Athletic American Conference. So, like I said, I don't mind him going to any other school, but I feel UCF would be the best fit for him just because the competitor that he is and how he likes challenging himself. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video and